The Night Crossing, Epilogue. By 1940, the war in Europe was raging, and the family had made still another long journey from Switzerland to their new home in England. Clara's father quickly found work at a British war plant that made timers for bombs, where his business skills were highly valued. Mama worked too, helping the families of British soldiers who went to fight the Nazis. The family had survived not only the Nazis in Austria, but also the strict rationing of food and the Blitz, when Nazi planes bombed English cities. Eventually, the war ended. Life became more like it had been before the Nazi terror began. But the family never again heard from Clara's grandmother. She had stayed behind in Austria, along with aunts, uncles, and cousins who'd been taken away by the Nazis and had never come back. It seemed that almost every Jewish family had lost contact with relatives in Germany or Austria, or Poland, or France, or Italy. The horrors of the Nazi concentration camps, like Auschwitz, Dachau, and Treblinka, began to appear in the English newspapers every day, sometimes with pictures taken by news photographers from England, America, or even the Soviet Union. Though their parents tried to shield them from the terrible stories, Clara and Marta began to understand what had truly happened to the people like Mr. Duzel, the kosher baker who'd disappeared. They knew that Papa had been right all along about the Nazis, and they admired his difficult decision to flee Innsbruck, but they still thought of their home now and then. Marta went to high school in England, where her marks were the highest in her class. Clara went to school too, and though she made many friends, she couldn't help but remember Hildy. Some of her new friends were Jewish, and some were not, but Jews in England didn't wear yellow stars on their coats to show the difference. Their new home was comfortable, and they slowly began to replace many of the things they had left behind in Austria. Still, the 2 silver candlesticks that stood on the mantel in the parlor were their most treasured possession. In the years to come, when the candlesticks were used for the Sabbath or on a holiday, Clara's mother always propped up the 2 little dolls, Gatel and Lottie, on a small chair near the table. To freedom, Clara's father would toast, first holding his glass of sweet wine in the direction of the dolls, and then to where his daughter sat, and the courage required to keep it.